there. So a penalty for West Ham. Robson to take it. Can Gordon keep him at bay? It's a goal, 1-0 to West Ham. Well, Gordon dived all right, but Robson was always going to beat him with that one. West Ham 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. So 20 minutes gone. Brian Robson gets his 5th of the season. Bond's hard after that, but in fact it's Kerbishley now for West Ham. Playing with growing confidence. Here's Hales. Kerbishley again. Brush. Straight to Mulligan. Cantello. Cunningham. And a good acrobatic clearance there into touch by Brush. Cunningham brought down from behind by Brush, free kick. And the referee having a word with Paul Brush about it. Cantello with the kick. Curled in very nicely indeed. This could be the equaliser. Oh my word, a good save though by Mervyn Day from David Cross. Ball curling in there, bounced invitingly for Cross, and Day was nicely behind it. Beautiful play. And Kerbishley's there too. Play on. Bond's going in hard. Having a little bit of a go with Brian Robson, the Albion Robson that is. Meanwhile, Tommy Taylor finds Trevor Brooking. Played for Jeff Pike again. A nice cross by him, but just a little too high for Robson, who claims he was impeded by Statham. And here's Willie Johnston. Cunningham. At the moment, West Ham keeping Albion at bay very well indeed, and leading by Brian Robson's penalty to 0. And here's the Albion's Brian Robson with the throw for the visitors. Oh. Well, the feet were high there on Billy Bonds, and I think he got a little push in the face to finish it all off. Alistair Robertson is being talked to by the referee, and the card is coming out, I think. It's going to be a yellow card for Alistair Robertson. Yellow card. Billy Bonds on his feet again. Some healing cream on the inside of that left thigh. And a free kick which Tommy Taylor will take. And Pike. That time Cantello high into the... Oh, I thought it was going into touch. Well, that's given a handball, I think. Against Jeff Pike. No, it's a throw. So Willie Johnston's taking it. Free kick to Albion. Cantello curling that kick in. Cunningham was on the end of it. Brown is right in there as well. And overhead, oh, great save! David Cross, a tremendous overhead kick there. Brown, who put it in the first place. But a tremendous bit of acrobatics there by David Cross. Acrobatics that were matched by Mervyn Day. So it's a corner for Albion. Tony Brown with it. That's the goal, and it's gone to Wile. So West Ham was saved for only a moment or two with that save by Mervyn Day, because as Brown's corner came in, John Wile was right up there, and the tall man put it wide of Mervyn Day. West Ham 1, West Bromwich Albion 1. So it'll be West Ham now to kick off again. Back with Brooking. Bonds. Oh, and a bad mistake! And crosses through! And Day is down at his feet. And West Ham nearly fell again for a second goal within a minute. Cross was through, and somehow between them West Ham recovered themselves, and Day eventually pounced on the ball.
3 7 minutes, 2 7 seconds. Thank you.
Statham, Robertson, stopped by Hales. Played in for Brooking. But Wile, the man who scored. Now Cantello. Mulligan. Here's Bonds. Tony Brown cutting it out though. Here's Mulligan. Cunningham. Still with Cunningham. Oh, he did so well there. And that's another one. That time it's by Wile yet again. And so 2 goals in a matter of 3 minutes by West Bromwich Albion. But that was made, although it's scored by John Wile, made by the man he's congratulating there, Laurie Cunningham. A really good run by him. He took it to the byline, whipped across a very strong centre indeed, and Wile was on the end of it. Into the back of the West Ham net again. Well, he's a defender with an eye for goal, and no doubt about it, John Wile. He's doubled his tally this season. He came here having scored 2, and in a matter of 3 minutes he got another 2. Robertson won that well in the air. Robson, Cantello, cross. Here's Kervishley. Pike. Very generous ration of injury time. Oh, but now here come West Bromwich Albion through David Cross. He's got Laurie Cunningham up with him, but he's got to contend with Pike and Brush. Tony Brown, Cantello. 3 1/4 minutes of injury time now played. Devonshire getting in there, and a shove on Devonshire by the West Brom number 10, Brian Robson. There goes the half-time whistle. And a good comeback by West Bromwich Albion, thanks to the 2 goals by John Wile, both of them with headers, after West Ham had gone into the lead with a Brian Robson penalty after 20 minutes. So a lot to come then still on the big match this afternoon, and a question whether West Ham can come back themselves in the second half of this game at Upton Park. A half-time score though, West Ham 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. We'll be right back with that second half. The referee having a word with Derek Hales. Mike. Brooking. Hales is up and so is Robson. Oh, Brooking found Devonshire well. Oh, Devonshire with a chance of a shot, deflected in! Probably off Robertson, but I think Alan Devonshire will say that's my goal, and it puts West Ham back level at 2-2. He's played so well again today, Alan Devonshire, and it was always on for something when he cut inside and he let it go, and it deflected wildly past Tony Godden. West Ham 2, West Bromwich Albion 2. It's Derek Statham, England Youth International, under 21s. And really had a very bright game here so far. Offside. Here's Mulligan. Looking, hustling Mulligan into an error, and what a beautiful ball played for Hales, except that Statham came across and did a good defending job for West Bromwich Albion. But that really is, I suppose in many ways, a new side of Trevor Brooking. He's become that much more aggressive, and he hustled Mulligan into that error, and having made a lot of ground there, made a lovely pass for Hales. Statham. Amazing to think that West Ham haven't won a league game here, as I told you earlier on, but that their average attendance is still something in the region of 26,000. So certainly it's a good faithful support that West Ham have got here. Now here's David Cross, taking it to the byline. Dangerous cross there, Cunningham's there, that's a goal! Laurie Cunningham, and West Ham are behind again. Cross getting that ball by the byline, and what a good centre it was by him. Laurie Cunningham getting up, and that's another one for West Bromwich Albion. West Ham 2, West Bromwich Albion 3, with a quarter of an hour to go. So Laurie Cunningham, only his third of the season. Who knows, it might be worth a couple of points. Cross. It's going to be a West Ham, no it's not. Johnston down there, taking it up again for Albion. Good ball played to Brian Robson, and a lovely little chip to the far side. Cunningham again there with a header, beautifully played by West Brom. Johnston playing his part, Robson taking it up, and what a lovely floating cross that was, and Cunningham putting it over. John Wile, I would have thought, the West Ham manager, a little bit perturbed by this after a side there is on the right of the picture. Side started so well here, looked as though they were picking up again early in the second half. Rich Pat, the West Ham chairman, on John Wile's right as we are looking at it. So West Ham with another free kick. Tommy Taylor with it. Time beginning to become rather a precious commodity for West Ham. About 11 minutes left. Brooking, a beautiful touch for Pike. Now, will that come for Hales? Oh, and it's Devonshire again. And they pulled it back to 3-3. Well, Tony Gordon beaten, and what a cruel life it is for a goalkeeper. There's twice he's beaten by deflections, and twice it'll be Alan Devonshire who claims the goal. It looked as though Hales had his shot, indeed had it charged down. It came to Devonshire, and then it was deflected into the West Bromwich Albion net.